So in the past 25 years, Tata Motors has sold more than 50 lakh cars across the country. And to celebrate this, Tata Motors has come up with this. Now this is already a familiar car, but this is the Tata Altroz iCNG. Welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet, and let's quickly start this video so that I can tell you what all features we get on this Tata Altroz iCNG. So now let's start off with the front end. Before starting off with the front end, let me tell you the price of this car. So this car has a starting price of 7.55 lakh at showroom and goes up to the 10.54 lakh at showroom mark. Now, as you can see that everything remains the same as the previous Altroz. There's no changes done to the exterior. You get this headlight unit, projector and reflector setup. You get this cornering lamp, you get DRLs over here, you get this piano black finish all over, and you can see that the chrome line runs across the headlights. You get a fantastic bumper with a lip that looks really sporty. So moving on to the side profile, over here you can see you get the same alloy wheels, 16-inch alloy wheels, and you get an indicator over here. You get blacked out ORVMs. You do not get any chrome on the side, but there's one feature. So if you open the door, you can see that the door opens completely 90 degrees, and that makes ingress and egress very easy. You get 165 mm of ground clearance. You get a sunroof now, you get a shark fin antenna, and the pillars are all finished in matte. You get some sharp body lines and creases that run all the way from the headlight to the tail light, and again nothing has changed on the side profile. You get a request sensor here, and you get body colored door handles. So now let's check out the rear end. So now this is the rear profile, and over here you can see that you get a kind of a spoiler. It's kind of an extension. You get an LED stop light, defoggers, a wiper along with the washer. You get an Altroz badging, and this is the latest addition, the iCNG badging over here. You get a reverse parking camera that's right here along with parking sensors. That is the rear fog light, and again nothing else has changed apart from this iCNG badge. To open the boot, you have a request sensor. You press that, and obviously the hydraulic starts help the boot to open, and voila, here you go. So finally you can fit luggage in your CNG car, and as you can see we have 4 bags placed over here. Let me just quickly remove all of these to show you where Tata has placed the CNG tank. Over here you can see you get a lot of space to actually place 3 cabin bags over here, or you can place like 4-5 handbags over here. But if you move this, and if you open this, so over here you can see you get 2 tanks, 30 liters each, that makes 6 liters, and this boot space is 210. So obviously you can accommodate a lot of luggage, because CNG cars had a problem that because the cylinder was right over here, so it was very difficult for you to store luggage, and the boot lid is really light and closes easily. So now let's move on to the inside, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about the interior. So you can see now we are inside the car, and over here also you get a few changes, but most of the things remain the same. Now the change number 1 is this sunroof, and yes, this sunroof can be operated with voice command. So let me just do that for you, and open sunroof, and as you can see that the sunroof has opened. And as you can see the dashboard layout, you get a triple tone dashboard layout. You get Altroz badging over here. You get a 7-inch infotainment system with Harman sound system that is really awesome. You get an automatic climate control. You get a Type C, a Type A, and you get a 12-volt charging socket. And over here you can see this is the wireless charging. So this is again another addition, the feature that has been added to this car. And the third feature that has been added to the car is an air purifier. So you have an air quality that's showing 49 as of now. So that is good, you can see over here. So these are a few features that have been added, and of course there is the CNG tank and the CNG switch. So you have a gauge for your CNG, you have your gauge for your petrol, and you have a digital cluster. Other than that, you get a flat bottom steering wheel with steering mounted controls that are placed on the left hand side that control the infotainment system over here, and you get a manual gearbox, some storage space over here, and this is the key for the Altroz. Again, same seats, fabric upholstery, really nice. You get an armrest that can be slided according to your need. It has a cubby hole to keep some storage space. You also get some storage space over here and storage space on the door pockets as well. On the rear seat, you get an armrest, you get AC vents, and you get adjustable headrests. So now let's quickly drive this car, and I'll tell you how is the Tata Altroz iCNG to drive on the road. So now we are sitting in the TATA Altroz iCNG, and let me give you a quick engine brief about this car. So this car is powered by a 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine. It only gets a petrol engine, and obviously now it gets twin CNG tanks as well, as I mentioned before. So the power figures on the CNG mode is around 73.5 bhp and 103 Nm of peak torque, and when you shift to petrol it goes up to 88 bhp and 115 Nm of peak torque. It's mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox, and you only get a manual gearbox. You do not get automatic with the iCNG variant. Now coming to the CNG technology that this car gets, first of all it gets two tanks, 30 litres, that's total of 60 litres, and there's a very cool safety feature that Tata has given. Actually there are not one, there are two safety features. The first is the fuel filler cap. So if you're at a pump and your fuel filler cap has not been shut properly, so the car will not start, and that is because there is a small micro switch that needs to be pressed by the fuel filler cap. So once that is done, the ECU will understand that the fuel filler cap has been shut and you will be able to start your car. If you don't do that, your car will not move from your place. In fact, you won't be able to start it. And the second safety feature is that since this is a CNG and it's a gas, the temperatures are rising day by day. So gas expands, and if the boot gets really hot and the CNG gets hot and the gas is expanding, so the ECU will know that and it will automatically cut the CNG and shift the car to the petrol mode. So doing that is a really nice thing, because I mean, yeah, there have been instances where like tanks have exploded due to heat or due to overfilling. So to keep that in mind, Tata has given a very good safety feature. Again, one more thing about the CNG is that previous generation cars that were fitted with CNG, so when you had to start the car in the morning, what happened is that first you used to start on petrol and then you had to shift it to CNG. Now in this car, there is nothing like this. You just start it and it will start automatically on CNG. If you want to shift to petrol, you can press a button and you can shift to petrol as well. Now coming to the mileage part of it, now Tata has not yet claimed the mileage of the Altroz iCNG, but we are expecting that on CNG you will get somewhere between say 19 to 20, 21, maybe 22 if you have a light foot, and on petrol you will get somewhere between say 16 to 18. So I mean, that's a really decent mileage figure, and if you combine both the CNG and the petrol, you will definitely go more than 700 kilometers. That is for sure, and which is a really good thing. You can enjoy road trips in this car without even a hassle. So you have your dedicated fuel gauge for your CNG and petrol, so there will be no confusion. You can easily, both of them have their reserves. So whenever the CNG is low, you will definitely get to know you can fill it up, or by the time you can drive it in petrol as well. So if you want to get a detailed review of the entire car, we have reviewed all the variants and all the cars before also, so you can go check out that video. In this video, we will only be concentrating, as I told you, we will only be concentrating on the CNG. So as far as the mileage is concerned, as I told you, you will get it. Tata has not claimed it, but you will definitely, if you have a light foot, you will get excellent mileage in this car. Well, if you're looking to buy a CNG car and you have a budget between 7 to 10 lakh rupees, you can definitely go check out the iCNG, the Altroz iCNG, since it is feature loaded and it has got the best in class CNG technology. So this was the Tata Altroz iCNG, and this gets 4 color options and 6 variants, and I hope I explained the car well to you. If you need to know anything else about this vehicle, please mention it in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.